Hey Gearfacts friends, welcome back to Gearfacts. Today we've got a bit of a retrospective review. It's the Zoom H4 handy recorder. This is a really high quality field recorder equipped with a set of stereo microphones that'll give you a really high definition recording with great clarity and very high resistance to overwhelming volume and gain. Apart from that, it has a really extensive set of onboard features which I'll take you through now. First of all, as a shortcut on the main screen, we can immediately choose the resolution of our recording, anything from just your typical MP3 right through to 96 kilohertz recording. That's really impressive for something that you can run on a couple of AA batteries and take out on the road with you. Just a small screen there, but it's very detailed and gives you very concise real-time information with no lag at all. A menu system there. This is a button as well as a directional key. I should point out that with some of the menus you'll call up the menu and try to move up and down with this directional key, but you've also got this controller at the side here which will take you up and down menus. I don't know how clearly you can see that there. There we go. And that combination does take a little bit of getting used to, but after using it a few times you start to realize that it's actually quite ergonomic and it works well. So the function of this little joystick, I suppose you'd call it here, is more as a play, pause, rewind, fast forward type controller. A little bit further down we've got two XLR sockets at the bottom. Again, that's quite unexpected for something of this size and very useful. Bear in mind that this can record 4 tracks, so you might have various different sources, and really there's every conceivable way to get sound into this thing. Let's have a look along the side. Line in on the top left there, headphone socket, master volume, power switch and USB for file transfer. Around the other side, gain controls. These are just 3 position gain controls, which you might think is pretty limiting, but it works perfectly effectively, especially considering that anything you record out in the field is going to be quite subject to post-production anyway. So as long as you avoid clipping, which is quite easy to do, you'll never have a problem. So separate gain controls for inputs 1 and 2, then separate one for the microphones at the front of the recorder, and there's that sort of side-mounted jog dial again, which takes you through your menus and also serves as an enter button by pushing it inwards. The display is a little on the small side, but like I said before, it is extremely informative, and as long as your eyes are reasonably healthy you'll have no trouble seeing exactly what it's trying to tell you. You can loop recordings, and as I said before, you can run 4 tracks at once, plus a few file management and editing features as well. Just to finish up, we'll have a look around the back, and I was hoping to see a tripod mount there of some kind, but I don't see one, so you'd have to use a clamp of some kind to mount this onto a video camera, or to put it on a camera tripod or something like that. Or if you just found a flat surface, that would be perfectly adequate as well. Also, there's a screw that normally goes in the back there to protect your SD card right there. You release that by pulling up on this little switch here, and then the mechanism opens up, revealing your SD card inside. Batteries go either side of the SD card there, and yep, everything is extremely well protected under this quite robust cover. It's also nice that the cover can't actually come away from the main system too. It's anchored in there, so it's highly unlikely you're ever going to lose the battery cover. So that's a quick rundown of the Zoom H4n without getting into laborious detail about exactly how it's operated. That's what manuals are for. The recording quality is of course pristine, everything that you would expect from Zoom. And to the relatively untrained ear like mine, it's of a perfectly professional standard and has no trouble competing with professional recorders of all the other major brands. So thanks for watching my review of the H4. I'd be interested to hear comments, and please like or subscribe to Gearfacts, and I'll be seeing you next time.